There we go. Recorder's on. This Monday, October 3rd, 2022. Okay, so here's that 1,000 period moving average right here. And we're getting a little bit of a pop. I don't have any faith. I'm not bullish here. I'm just saying that, hey, we get little pops like this. Just like this right here. Just little pops, little pops. Even this was a little pop and then failed. So I do not feel we necessarily have a big bottom here where we can just go crazy to the long side. Get a little cautious. Let's take a look at transports. IYT. I'm moving a little slow this morning, to tell you the truth. I'm tired. Transports, this still looks like a very short chart. You can see the move here, and then we came up. You see us rolling over. This is making a what they call a dreaded H pattern. It's the opposite of a bullish J hook is what it is. And it's a continuation pattern. And the pattern is a continuation to the downside. So, you know, unless we get some transports working for us, it's going to be hard to move up. Now, don't get me wrong here. The transports could go down and SMH could be going up and we could have a bullish market. However, I don't see SMH moving up. Now, they are sitting here on this 1,000 period moving average with a little bit of a little smile on their face right here. I'd be a little careful. That smile just might get smacked right off their face. So today could be really crazy. A lot of interesting things happening today. So let's keep an eye there. Oh my goodness. What else do we have here? Let's take a look at T2122. You can see it's very oversold. Oversold does not necessarily mean that it's time to buy long. It's always good to build a watch list. It's always have stocks ready to go. We'll look at a few of those that might be looking up, but for the most part, I think they would be short-lived profits. So we can take advantage of something like this, but what we want to look for is price, maybe some trend. Even if you feel you have to move your trend into an hourly chart versus a weekly or a daily chart, I think you definitely want to have that trend there. What else have we got? Let's look at T2123. At the close of Friday, there wasn't one doggone thing about this that was bullish. I mean, not even a whisper in here was looking bullish. So we need this to move up here. And when this turns bullish or turns bearish, this just tells me where the crowd is, the majority, the crowd. And the crowd is what moves the market, not individual stocks. I mean, there are times, you know, if you get like Apple and Google, kind of Microsoft sort of teaming up, they could run the market. But they're not doing that. So watch that crowd right there, okay? All right, let's take a look at, back over here. All right, let's take a look at some of these stocks here. OXY. I've got OXY on the watch list. You can see here that OXY is, we'll do it like this. We've got a low, high, higher low, and it's making a higher high. But what's happening is it's running right up against that 50 period moving average, and there is quite a bit of resistance through there. So it's not that OXY is a buy right in here. To me, OXY would be a buy if it could go ahead and punch through and then set up. This is a great setup. I like what this whole chart pattern has done. But I would rather it be above this area here. That eliminates some risk. So that's something we're looking at. Old VALE here. I've had VALE on the watch list because it was looking pretty good through here and in here. And it just got caught with a little bit of a market downdraft. VALE's still a great looking chart, and it's showing up on the LTA, Live Trading Alerts scanner this weekend. For those of you who don't know, that's how I pick stocks on the weekend. I just go through the scanner because they're all held right there. They don't disappear. The way we ended Friday is what's there, so you can go through them and look at them. So VALE is one of those there. Let's look at a short here. Boom, 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 boom. JB Hunt. Let's look at JB Hunt. This still looks very short right through here. We're in a downtrend. This is one of those dreaded H patterns. You can see how if we start right in here, we move down, and then there's your H, that shape right there. And this became an H pattern Friday when we went below these lows right there. So I still see targets of about 154, 148, and then maybe 139 down there. What else do we do here? I put a couple videos out this weekend. I hope everybody's seeing those videos. If you're on the Hit and Run Candlestick Facebook page, group page, well, Facebook page, I guess in general, you saw it. If you're in on YouTube, I posted them to YouTube as well. So take a look at TOST. Now TOST is getting a little bullish right in here today, but that doesn't change my bearish attitude toward it. The chart pattern is still bearish. We may get a little rise in it here. Might offer a good entry for anyone that wants it, but you want that better entry. This is that H pattern right here setting up. Another thing about this chart, and I mentioned this on the video, the 50 period moving average trending. You see how we broke down, rallied up, and broke down. So what happened is the breakdown, okay, big deal, but then the comeback failed. The comeback failed. And that just suggests the bears are a little bit tougher than the bulls. A little bit tougher. Tesla was another one. Now Tesla's getting a little overrun this morning. A little bit overrun. You want to be careful. You don't want to chase charts. So maybe what happens, or what we need to see here, is Tesla move up a little bit. That would be nice. And then that might set us up for another short. And also, too, if it just started weakening up and got below its candle here, that would indicate more downside. I just want to be a little careful because we've got 1, 2, already 3 days down. We want to be a little careful of that, especially if the market was to turn up just a tad. Just a tad. All right, let's see here. Let's look at Thomas. Thomas put out some XLE. Let's see, what is XLE? Yeah? Yeah, energy is sort of, sometimes charts, they don't follow the typical rules that I think a trader should have. And that makes it hard to trade. It really does, because you want to wait for those rules. You really do. But then when something moves up like this, and then you see charts moving up, VLO I think is moving up, MPC's moving up. You see that, then you want to go after some energy there. And XLE is a very common one to take a look at. The problem is I just don't see the setup here. So the question becomes, do we want to risk this like right now, or do we want it to set up? Do we think we can go up here or up here? I think it could. In that case, we don't have to hurry up. So we still have this downtrend in it. This whole area right about that 77 and a quarter there, it's there might be a little tough. So maybe that's where we want that set up. But XLE is definitely on my hot list, Thomas. I think it's a worthy chart to have there. I'm just not 100% sure right now is the setup here. Let's take a look at CCJ. CCJ, it's actually trying very nice. I like that. Take a look at this here. So you've got that 50 period moving average is trending. I like that. We went from the low, we popped up high, and now we're just moving sideways. I love that type of chart. So this is just a matter of following price. Just following price. Use your trend and follow price. That's going to be the big thing on that one there. LLVS, is that right? Nope. I think you're saying LVS, maybe. Maybe you're, or maybe you're not. I don't know. LVS is one that I'm watching as well, but it needs to be in this 39.90 area or above, I think, is what I would like to see. And let's not be too carried away with a bullish market here, okay? There's still plenty charts to be short. Take a look at Starbucks. Starbucks, here we are with this blue ice failure, a trending 50 period moving average. We rally or run to the downside, fall to the downside. We try to come back up, we can't do it. And before Starbucks can be bullish, it needs to get above this 86.75 area to be bullish. Just because we have a hammer down here, that's not bullish. That's just a hammer candle. We need to show some strength here. What's the SPY doing right now? Yeah, see, if you look at the market, it's not doing anything fabulous. It's just a day. This was a day. This was a day. This was a day that had a little bit of follow through. It did, but this was a day. What we need to see is a good solid move up, a good solid pullback, and then a good solid stop and then run back up. Something to show us that the bulls are serious. They have a plan for their bullish attack. Something like this. That would put us in the game for the bull side. So follow the trend. That's going to be the most important thing here. Yeah, Paul is saying you expect a couple bullish days, then a deep dive. Could be. I mean, very similar to this, like right here. A few bullish days, and then we pull back. If we look at the weekly chart, I mean, everything there is still pointing down. There's a heck of your, that bearish H pattern is right in here. And if you look at that weekly chart and you come down, I have to think, what kind of ledge are we sitting on? I can see where this could be support, but it's somewhat of a dangerous ledge, I think. Down into 300, that would get us a little better footing, maybe. So, little rallies possible. Just watch the trend, follow that trend. All right, guys, I'll be back here at bottom of the hour. Ooh, this market will open up. Let's try to have some fun today. Remember, Monday, I'll be over in the live trading alerts room at 11:45 Eastern. Love to share some trade ideas with you and some scans if you like. Everyone loves to scan. Okay, you guys take care. Thank you.